Hello and welcome to Agri-History, Tropical Edition Episode 2. In this episode, we'll cover the domestication of bananas, or Musa spp. SPP, by the way, indicates species, because many species are used in the breeding of banana. The two species used in banana breeding include Musa acuminata, or the A type, and Musa balbacinea, or the B type. The A-type species has the widest range of the two species, also dwelling mostly in islands as well. The B-types, found in low-lying areas, seem to be semi-domesticated forms of banana as well. Both species can crossbreed to produce sterile hybrids that are easily propagated. In fact, many of our bananas today are of such origin. In the wild, the A-type seems to have been domesticated multiple times in multiple countries, such as New Guinea, the Malayan Peninsula, and Southeast India, as well as some from Java. The pureblood A cultivars seem to show a mixture of two subspecies of the A species. It is also likely that within the native range of the B-type species, that there's pureblood B cultivars of B-type banana. The early hybrids between the A and B types may have started in India through crossbreeding of the edible type A cultivars with the wild B species to produce AB cultivars. The hybridization process of crossbreeding A-types and B-types together also created unstable meiosis. This created possible progeny of triploid and tetraploid types, with a wide array of variation in the progeny, such as a triploid of pure A-type DNA, labeled AAA, a triploid with two sets of chromosomes from the A-type and one set from the B-type, and another group of cultivars that have two sets of chromosomes from the B-type and one set from the A-type. An AAB cultivar group found in eastern Indonesia seemed to have generated two types of plantain banana, including the Pacific plantains and the African plantain, of which may have crossbred with native species of A-type banana to produce their famous triple A-type banana, called the Highland-type bananas. More triploids would likely be bred in India and the Philippines. At later dates, the Arabian folk would later transfer these plants across the Asian and African world as part of a trade route, allowing for further mixing of all these varieties. Amongst the AAA cultivars are included the Gros Michel banana and its successor, the Cavendish banana, which is the banana sold in supermarkets today. The sweet acid bananas are of the AAB group, and we'll discuss these later, and plantains seem to be a mix of the AAA varieties and the AAB varieties. The main banana variety that was used for trading purposes for the longest time was Gros Michel from 1830 to the late 1950s. This was because of its high yield and bruise-resistant peel and the ability to store for long periods of time for shipping purposes. Later on, a disease called Fusarium wilt began wiping out huge swaths of that population of banana. And since bananas are primarily bred through cloning, i.e. divisions and cuttings, when the fungus began infecting one plant of Gros Michel, the entire population was revealed to be susceptible. And as such, when they found the Cavendish banana, a half-sibling of Gros Michel, with resistance to Fusarium wilt, the banana traders decided to test it out to see if it would store and do all the things Gros Michel did, and it worked, and became the most widely used banana in international trade. Now onto the sugar acid type bananas. These type of bananas are also referred to as apple bananas because these bananas have a flavor similar to apple. Apple bananas are an umbrella term for many different types of bananas, such as the silk group of bananas, as well as the palm group of bananas. But also included within this group are the Mysore banana and the Neapolitan banana. Hopefully I'm pronouncing these names correctly. Well, that covers everything. I hope to see you on the next episode of Agri History Tropical Edition. Stay lit, fam.